So we're going to take a quick look at contours. And in SketchUp, there's really two ways we can deal with contours that can really help us model quickly and efficiently and do some fun things. The first is looking at a topography map and how we can create a more accurate site in which to place the model. The other will be more of a macro level of how we can modify the land around the house more in a more refined way. So here is a topography map that was sent for a particular project we'd worked on. And what's great is if you can get the project to have an engineer send you the 3D map. Even though this looks two-dimensional, what's nice is this is actually a 3D contour map already. So some of the work is already done for us. As you can see, there's a three-dimensionality to this, but it still works if you only have 2D topography as well, and I can show you how that would work. So what we're going to do is just select the topography lines. We're going to W block it out. Doesn't really matter where it goes. And then we're going to open up a SketchUp, and once SketchUp is opened, we are going to simply import our block. So now it's here. You can see that there's a three-dimensionality to this, which is great. It brings us halfway there, but again, I'll show you how it works without it. So we simply can just select all of our contours, and there's a cool set of tools built within SketchUp called Sandbox. It's these right here. You just right click up here and make sure that Sandbox tools are turned on. And the one we're going to use is right here. It's going to be from contours, and what we could do is simply select our contour lines and then click this and let it process. So once it finishes processing, you can see it layers a skin over top of all of the contour lines and gives you a topography that you can work with. It puts it inside of its own group, so you can actually get rid of all the other contour lines if you want, or you can leave them as a reference, whichever. So anyway, that's a great way to quickly build a site based off of contour lines that are provided ahead of time. Similarly, I can show you how it would work with two-dimensional contour lines that are provided. I'm quickly going to draw some just for quick reference, but what we're going to do is let's go draw lines. I'm going to grab my freehand and let's just draw some contour lines, make it quick and easy. Oops. We'll put a little ridge top up here. And we'll maybe just draw one more. Maybe right back here. So let's say we're going to go up. Let's see, this is just looking for scale, about 2,000 feet. If we go up, I don't know, say 20 feet intervals. Let's see if we can close this out. There we go. So bring that up 20, and maybe another 20, so we can bring this up 20. We'll just keep bringing these up just to make our mountain range, if you will. Go one more. And if we want to, maybe this one is actually even down instead of up. So, there's our topography lines. Say they were imported in as two-dimensional. You can see how we can quickly raise them up to become three-dimensional lines. This is very cardboard cutout like. But now what we can do is select our contours, and again, just do create skin from contours, and you can see that we quickly have uh, a skin. This created an issue because of what I did select. What I really should be selecting, I should be getting rid of this base. So it's trying to add those into the contours in which it was building off of. Now we should get a much cleaner contour. As you can see, it worked. Now we have a nice contour line. So anyway, that's a quick way to build some contours and to create topography. A very quick way of doing things. And now, more specifically, looking at, let's say, if we're to build a house, and what we really want is this house is, say, raised up, and we want to have a raised up walkway going up into the house. A very, very easy way of doing this is simply, let's say maybe we draw a little curved piece right there. We'll flatten it out, and then we'll do another curved piece. So that's kind of maybe the shape we want. We can bring this out, even if it's flat down here. What we could do is grab all those pieces. Now if we come inside of here and go again from contours, you can see that it's now made a piece of topography that really slopes up, conforming to that shape that we just drew. Now you can make this as elaborate or as simple as you want. Maybe this is going to be a curved out, or a carved out rather, walkway that does something like this. So you can see it's a little more carved out now. So anyway, so you can really get pretty funky pretty quickly on however you need it to go. It's just one of those great features that you can really create an organic skin on top of very simple line work geometry.